Hello everyone, today we're playing some Hogwarts Legacy. We're gonna... Oh! Finally,
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
This guy is definitely my favorite teacher in Hogwarts in this game.
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun, essential in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do?
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. It sounds as if your experience as a student was less than ideal.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today. Huh?
All day, every day. If I'm not having fun, then I don't know what the point is, really. You gotta enjoy life, otherwise it's just gonna beat you down. So he's got a fair point. Ooh, purple smoke. And sparklies. I'd love something like that. Gotta pay the kitty cat tax. I hate that they don't have a few different animations for petting the cats because, let's be perfectly honest, that single sound as a response just seems to get old. It's kind of bland, and we all know cats are not bland. I'm booking it to you. Oh.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below
was
the
fun,
restricted
though.
section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing.
Why do
It
you
appears
sound
someone
so
has got to
upset
the
over
book
it?
before us.
Like angry upset,
Still,
not just...
I will need time to
perplexed
study what
upset.
remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time.
Just
I wonder why
read
it was
I
here,
don't
below
care.
Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Is it not obvious why those particular memories, really? If you ask me, it's very obvious. It's showing the capabilities of ancient magic and its potential, and the severity of what could potentially happen if misused. Obvious.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're
No,
gone.
there's not.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
I feel like, if anything, I'm going to end up being more of an expert in combat and potentially herbology.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Gotcha. Well, we're gonna go ahead and... Yes, I get that. I don't want to go to that. I want to do the duels first. Can we... Oh, you're gonna make me do this. You're really gonna make me do this. Yes, I know they're... Oh. This is why I hate tutorials. A lot of them force you to do things. They're rather invasive in most cases, and I don't care for that. So, let's get this over with. Got it, got it.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Cool. Which assignments? First, let's check challenges. Ooh, new cape. Let's see what quest we have. Ooh. Oh. I will have to go outside of the castle for that. I'm gonna go for... We're gonna go do that real quick. Rather annoying that I'm gonna have to travel so far. Or never mind. wonder, when exactly will I learn the lock spell? It should be relatively soon. Obviously, I am far from completing the game, but that's mostly because I'm being a 100% completionist. If I hadn't been doing side quests, I definitely could have been about halfway through the game by now, probably. I think it should be a little bit more time before I get access to all of those spells. I really want to learn the spell for that, so I can gain access to that door. Once it reaches this thing, the door starts opening.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
Not
When
what
you
I was
spot
trying
or-
to do. Yes, I understand.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Always.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Alright.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
That's it!
I think this will be the last round of spell combination practice. Well, actually, no, it won't.
Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done!
Accio. Incendio.
I got a little eager there.
That was something.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Good one! Impressive
Okay, a
wand
little
work.
harder than I
I'd hate to
expected.
face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
I don't think I'm ever going to go for such large combos because most enemies don't have the health pool to withstand that. And usually there's multiple of them, and I will not be able to keep such a combo going. I would have to crowd control rather than focus on an individual target.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a
Let's
shot at
give it a
glory?
shot.
I
Let's go
certainly
for
am.
it.
Brilliant. Are you dealing
Come
with a
on.
partner?
I'm gonna go with
Yes,
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
It'd be wonderful if I could have multiple.
We
to
can make
back
this a
me
real
up,
victory.
But that's
That's the
fine.
spirit.
2 against 4. Oh, this is gonna be a chore.
Accio.
They're going my way.
Come on.
Confringo!
Act like a winner.
Incendio.
That was not my best showing.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Oh, most definitely.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Yes, I know.
Potato!
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Okay.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Had to luck in for a moment.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so
And
it
what is
is
the
my
prize?
great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my
Probably
herbology
so.
plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Oh, they're doing horribly, I can tell you that much.
Yes.
Plants are very fickle.
You can't be beat, can you?
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Oh, then why was there not more of a
The
challenge?
best duelist won, I suppose.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
Okay, you had some sass to you with that comment. Let's see, what other quests have I got? I do need to go to herbology class. That should be something I can get out of the way relatively quick. I'm hoping. Shouldn't take all that long. Besides, the herbology teacher in this game is actually rather interesting. A few of the teachers really are. It would be great if you could load sometime today. Thank you. That will be open later.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's
No
class.
joke, she looks like something you would find in the Fey realm.
A little treat for your auntie. welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Ah, yeah,
do
just
look forward to
introducing
growing
someone
together.
into a class with a mascot. How wonderful.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil!
I would hate having to hear a plant
The
scream
soil
at
should
me.
envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Ah, yes.
I wonder if
Hand me the time
hippogriffs like
turner, I'll do it.
knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my
Got it.
star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all
10
should know from
minutes.
Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello.
So do
Saw you
I.
on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
If it tastes
Nice to meet you.
delicious.
I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight.
Hey.
We Gryffindors fight with
Hey.
honor.
Not cool.
No offense. Sorry.
Are you coming along or not? Good grief. I thought you were the one supposed to be guiding me. And yet here I am guiding you. The longer path, but still. Hello, what are you? Not grass? Cool, cool.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
No, I've got to loot everything.
Revelio.
Sorry about that. Now, how do I do this? Oh. That is not the one I was looking for. That is.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
You have a point.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking my time. The sounds are still there, and I don't like it. Let me in. Oh, this is open now.
Revelio.
I hate that. 4 minutes. Wonderful.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And
They
good,
really bite that
as you
hard.
do
Good
seem to be
grief.
quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Very enthusiastic for it.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I'd rather not go deaf doing so. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and have a wonderful day. Until next time, everyone.